Shannon Sharp is bringing that motherfucking heat, man. God damn, gunshot. Man. Did y'all hear that? Did you hear that? There's a difference, man. Some of these people just know black people. They don't have black friends. They think they got black friends because, they may conversate with them. They may drink a beer with them. They may talk about the game that came on last night with them. But when the topics get heavy and that real deal go on, they quiet. They ain't got you back then. They ain't got nothing to say. That's the difference. I got white friends in my life. Shit. My boy Fuddy, he dropped a tear just talking about race relations. And how shit ain't fair, how shit ain't right, and how, some people get alienated. Some white people get alienated from their family because they don't want to be ignorant. You know what I mean? It's nothing for a white person to sit back and say, I have people in my family that are racist and they don't like this. And, I date black men and they don't agree with it. They ask me, why can't I keep it all in the color, in the family, whatever. This is everyday life. To my northerners, it's a little different. But y'all still see it too. But for the South, man, down in Virginia, it's love out here, no question, but it's a lot of ignorance. And I didn't want to combat ignorance with my last experience last week. And that's why I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all that story. We can get into our Candid Talk story today. I'm going to type this up. Comment section, y'all know what it is, man. To the people at home, my Facebook name is Anthony Train Johnson. You can catch me live on Facebook for this topic right here. And to the people and right here, y'all sitting right here, y'all just sit with y'all. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all can multitask. But I think I may title this A Day in the Life of a Black Man. Real talk. Real talk. Racial undertones. I'm typing the title out now. Y'all bear with me. We take our time today. Ain't no rush. How y'all feeling? All right. We going live, man. Like I said, Anthony Train Johnson. If y'all want to tune in. Hey, Anthony Train Johnson. And we're going to go live now. See if we can get these people to jump in with us, man. Because I want to tell the story to y'all, man. And I want y'all to take this home. And I want, if it strikes a nerve, then it strikes a nerve. Let me see if I can get this thing jumping. I'm going live now, man. Y'all know what it is. We live right now. Where my mic at? Let me get my damn mic close. Make sure hold on, let me see here. Are we live, baby? Is we live, baby? There we go. Okay. All right, we're back live, man. Y'all know what it is. Is we here? Are we here? Matter of fact, can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Candid Talk audience, pull up over there, see if y'all can see my black ass. Cause damn it, I don't see nothing. Man, I'll tell y'all what, man. Let's try this again. Oh man. I can hear Cornell down there laying my ass out now. That boy needs some tech help. Alright, man. Apparently, I hit the wrong key. We live. We coming live now. But anyway, y'all, long story short, I'm from a rural area. Concord, Virginia. I don't know if you heard of it or not. But, down here is it's a small town. A lot of times everybody know everybody, but, you meet a lot of people that you don't know. But in the end, it's all about how you ingratiate yourself, because we believe in being good people, but you come across ignorance everywhere you at. So let's go ahead, try this again. I'm gonna hit this again. I think we're good now, y'all. Candid Talk audience, y'all pull up to the comment section. We are live right now on Facebook. I repeat, Candid Talk audience, pull up to the comment section. We are live right now on Facebook Live. To my people at home on Facebook, hello there. I'd like for y'all to have a seat, man. I got a story to talk about, something I was sitting on for about 4 or 5 days. A lot of times, in my old days, I would get emotional and I would jump on live or I would jump and make a post out of emotion. But, I took time to sit down with this one. right? I took time to sit down with this one. And to the people at home, again, we're live right now on Candid Talk. Y'all know what it is. Go to the page. You can click and be there that way, or you can be there this way. Right now, we're in a new studio. I'm finally in here. But I got something to talk about, man. Racial undertones, ignorance. See, y'all gotta understand why, you should sympathize, or you should take time to hear out, your black friends that you may have, because we deal with racial undertones every day. The over-the-top racism comes through, yeah, but it's those jabs that you keep taking. It's like getting a million bee stings every day, right? It's like getting a million bee stings, right? And you're ignoring the shit. Until one day you say, man, hell no, I'm not gonna ignore this no more. So I give a story. Now, for the people at home, for the people at Candid Talk Nation, you don't know, where I'm from an area called Concord, Virginia. I went to a school called Appomattox County. And, I love my area. I got love for my people down here. But, you encounter ignorance. And I say about 4 or 5 days ago, I encountered some of the most backhanded ignorance I've ever seen in my life. Now, for my city people, I'm going to hook y'all up. So last week, I'm going to dump my trash out, because people who live in counties, we have to go to the dumpster, Nobody comes and pick your shit up. You got to go there. So it's a normal day, and I actually had to go towards Russburg. I couldn't go near my way because it was closed, so I was going to the one near Russburg. To the people from this area, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. So at these dumpsters, they have men who work there. You'll see them. They have a flint jacket on. They're there if you need help throwing away your trash or whatever, whatnot. They're there, to make sure you don't throw no bull jive in there, like a sofa or something crazy. So it's this one white man who's, I'm guessing, probably about 60-something. He's been working there for a while now. And I go there maybe, I don't know, twice a month when my dump is closed. So, mind y'all, this white man never speaks to me, right? Because I ingratiate people. When I see people, I respect you enough to say, what's up, how you doing? Or if it's a lady, hello. I've always been taught to speak to people, Now, mind you, I've tried to speak to this man, and he has iced me off. You only got about 1 or 2 times to ice me off, and I ain't speaking no more, because clearly you don't want to speak. So this time I pull up to the dump. Nobody else is there. I see him far left near his little stationary area. He gets up, starts walking my way. He comes up to me and he goes, the first thing he says is, "That's your car right there?" I said, "Yeah, that's my car." That's nice. He says, "Nice car." That's a nice car. It's with Dodge Hemi. He said, I hear you got pipes on there. So he's doing small talk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, all right, yeah. It's my car. It's cool. Thank you, man. Maybe this guy not that bad anyway. Maybe he just don't speak to people. Within a blink of an eye, he switches lanes like this. He says, "Hey, man, what you listening to?" So I say, "I'm listening to 93.3 ESPN Talk Radio." He cuts me off before I finish the sentence and says, "You need to cut that crap off. That junk rap music is killing y'all." Right? So first of all, you see me as a black man, you're assuming that I'm listening to rap music, which I wasn't. I was listening to talk radio. That's why I'm in podcasts, because I love talk radio. So, all right, cool. He says the rap line. He says, "I got something I want you to listen to." He says, "You got Sirius satellite radio?" I said, "Yeah." He says, Go look up 50s on 5. Y'all still there? He says, "Go look up 50s on 5, right? 50s on 5 or 50s on fire," some shit like that, right? And he says, "This is real rock and roll. You should know rock and roll, because did you know that black people started rock and roll? You should know about these people if you so-called proud black man, right?" So first of all, dude, I do know the history of rock. I got no problem. I appreciate rock music, right? So he doesn't let me get a sentence in there. He cuts me off there, and then he goes onto a racial rant, y'all. I wish I was lying to y'all. This man goes into a racial rant to where he goes from rap music to Black Lives Matter. It was like a beeline to Black Lives Matter. And you know what? The Black Lives Matter thing. You know, you guys, you follow this Black Lives Matter. And do you know what the founder of Black Lives Matter is doing? She's buying a $3 million home in a white neighborhood. Did you know that? Why you missed it? Why y'all Black Lives Matter? You pissed me off right there because you can't generalize all black people. All right? When I say Black Lives Matter, I'm not thinking about the damn organization, right? Because anybody can be bought out with money. I'm literally thinking about the phrase that we matter. I've done my research. I know money's being funneled to the wrong places on that damn corporate ladder over there. I know that. But I was in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? I was out there. Russburg, Appomattox, Alta Vista, talking to people one-on-one, getting people registered to vote, you know, up here in Lynchburg and all the cities and all that. So I've been out there. So he says the Black Lives Matter thing. Then he goes in about the leader of Black Lives Matter. Then he goes in about Joe Biden. Then he goes in about Trump and how Trump is great for us. All these undertones, talking to me as I'm ignorant, right? He had a veteran hat on. I cut him off. I said, you're a veteran. You know, you're a non-veteran. And he says, yes, I am. And he says, as a matter of fact, your president don't believe in taking care of us. He goes in on that. Talk about Biden as my president. Don't know who the hell I voted for. You see what I'm saying? You can't just roll up on black folks and just think you know what you know. Right? So we get past that, y'all. Get past that. This is how far this man went. So he's trying to explain to me how there is no racism while sounding so racist. And I'm saying this, and I know people around this area, you know, I don't want to get this guy bashed or whatever. I don't, you know, because y'all know I know somebody going to pop up in my DM and say, yo, that's my uncle. He's a good guy. That's my grandpa. He's a good guy. Well, damn it, your uncle or your grandpa got some racial undertone. They got some problems. You feel what I'm saying? They can be a good guy and be ignorant at the same time. It's possible. So he slants. He explains to me how there is no racism. He says, you look around here at all these mixed children. And he had a look of disgust on his face when he said it, too. That was particular. He said, all these mixed babies and these mixed children, how is there racism? And they said systematic racism. There's no such thing. How is that? We got black millionaires left and right, and y'all can play your sports. Y'all can play your sports. So I'm listening to this man, right? Now, mind you, the old me probably would have cut him off, and I would have combated ignorance with ignorance. That's what I would have done. So I let him get his shit off. He keeps going. He starts, you know, breaking down how, you know, this day and age with black music and black on black crime, and y'all are killing each other, and y'all are blaming the police force, and the police force needs to be protected because they the ones to help y'all. If you would not resist arrest, respect the police, respect the police. I said, man, you're a Trump fan and you're speaking on respecting the police. Where were you on January 6th when the whole fucking Capitol got stormed by Trump fans, in which a police officer, a few of them, was beat the hell down? People had to die that day. Okay? So, I combat him, not with ignorance, but with knowledge. I said, yo, well, what about January 6th? You're a Trump guy. And in January 6th, we had the worst domestic situation that we've had on U.S. soil as far as us being versus us. And he says to me, he says, them Democrats blew that out the water. It is our right as taxpayers to be able to protest and to be able to assemble anywhere we would like to. Things didn't go left until someone, and that's the thing, he didn't want to respect them as normal police. He said Capitol Police. Capitol Police fired a shot at a Trump supporter, and that's when, look, man. We could do this all day. But you got to understand one thing, man. If you're going to be blind to racism, if you're going to sit there in your bubble and think that everything good and think that black people were just whining or just crying for no reason, you're a part of the problem. You can sit back and think that you're not racist while feeding the narrative of racism. You know what I mean? But y'all don't want to hear that. Shout out to the comment section. Rodney Clark,